Algebra 2A, January 4, review for assessment 2. All right, I'll do this on your old sheet. Put A1 stands for assessment 1. I actually have numbers. I think it's number 4. And put A2. In other words, when you need notes, number 10 should get you some points on an assessment. In addition to assessment 1, assessment 2, number 10, the first half will get you 4 points if you know how to do 10. This second part here, A2, this part, most students miss this point on their tests. They do it exactly the way they do f of 8, where the 8 is inside the parenthesis. F of x equals 18. The 18 isn't inside the parenthesis. They're two different types of problems. It's only 1 point or 1 problem, but you don't have to miss it if you know what you're looking for. All right, so A1, A2 is on assessment 1, assessment 2. A2 is only on assessment, rather, this one is only on assessment 2. What else do I need them to know? A1, A2. What is the teacher telling you with A1 and A2? The question that most students want to know. This is going to be on the test. Yeah, this guy is going to be your friend. All right, see if I can do 15 minutes on the old and then the rest of the time on the new. All right, on this very first section up here, and again, if you're talking right now, I'm going to ask you to hold, and then we'll go over the rules again, just to remind you the whole respect thing that you did on there was like, oh yeah, I won't talk. Now, I don't have to necessarily listen, but I just won't talk. And then in 45 minutes, you'll hook back up with whoever you're there with. Under this one, I don't know if she put it. Please put Y-intercept. Y-int. Whenever they talk about the Y-intercept, I wish they could talk about it in English. The Y-intercept is where did you begin? Where did things start? When it was at 0, when you were nothing, like how much did you have? And when you started to get options, how many units did you have? That's your Y-intercept. Where did it begin? They don't do it that much. How can you tell in a box? Oh, someone can say it. Hey, I can tell in a box, what's the Y-intercept? If someone, I look at this box and someone say, hey Thomas, what's the Y-intercept? I know exactly what to look at to go bang, it's whatever. What do you look at? Anybody know?
Table 1, 1.
Okay. Table 1, 1, both are in the right direction. There's a certain thing we look for Y-intercept. Whenever you hear that phrase, Y-intercept.
For what?
Okay, Y is going to help. He's getting close. Oh no, that's something you hold it back. Like I know what it is, but I'm just not going to say it right now. But we all don't know, which is cool because I get to say it. But anybody know it? You heard it. Your other teacher, Brian or Bonnie or Miss Johnson at the old school. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy to say. This one says to me, Thomas, what is the Y-intercept? Here's what I look for. I look for the number 0. When I find the number 0, I make sure I find it in the X column. The minute I see the 0 in the X column, I know what the Y-intercept is. Can someone say what the Y-intercept is? Yeah, -2. If you don't know what you're looking for in math, oh, it's hard, it's so hard. But no. If you know what you're looking for, then it's like, all right. I could ask it in English. Here's the English version, which is why math is hard, because they don't do the English versions. Here's the English version of what's the Y-intercept. What is the number next to 0? Duh. And everybody gonna see like, oh yeah, -2. Why don't you just say that? Because they're math people. They're gonna say, what is the Y-intercept? So here, -2. Key. I wish I could mark it. This 0. Grab a highlighter, please. Grab a highlighter and highlight that 0. I know they can't stop. I know. Maybe they need to get water. Maybe Sarah needs to get water. Maybe you both. Yeah, you both can get water. Draw an arrow. From bottom to top. Again, anyone who needs to step out, get a little bit of water or something, if you feel like, oh, I can't not talk in here, I got to, this math makes me want to do it, then I understand. I was in high school. And this isn't even regular high school. This is the kind of high school where, like, if I want to step out and get some water and come back in 30 minutes, you kind of can. But yeah, so try not to. I know. All right. Here we go. Arrow here, arrow here. To get the rate of change, basically you have to do y minus y over x minus x. Why would we even go over this if we already wrote it down? The answer is, just to review, because when you get this test on...
Did it this way.
Oh, that's this. Yeah. I saw this new version on the, I think on the computer, so I'm doing the new version, which... Yeah.
Do write both versions. Write both versions.
And then that way you'd be like, wait a second, I get the same answer? I can do either one? It's like being able to go with both hands, like Kobe, he's like just dribbling the right hand. LeBron is ripping them all the time, but when he goes back, all right, yeah, well. The rate of change, I wish they gave it a different name. How can I write this thing? I'm out of space. 3 minus 7 minus 4 is a 3. 3 minus 2 is a 1. I wish I had more space. The rate of change. I wish they would not use words. I don't know what to say about it. Rate of change. Rate of change. How much does it change? I wish I had 3. On the word problem, we'll see if the rate of change makes a difference. Here's the formula y. We can write down y equals, oh, you already have some. If I were the guy doing it, I would have written y equals mx plus b. The algebras did it, they're famous. The m is the slope. And the b is this guy. I wish I had put an m here, put a b here. That's what I would have done if I was a teacher. And then from there, I write out I replace it. Replace it in green. 3 over 1 is slope. I know. They're both sleepy. Like, they stayed up late last night. They're like, I don't even want to know this math. I already got it. This is a variety of things. This is a bad problem. I put this plus minus 2 on the test. They want me to put it at plus minus 2. Anybody know on that standardized test how they write that thing? Say it again.
Right.
They could do parentheses, but it's some of that plus sign that they wouldn't do. Let me write the whole thing the way they write it. 3 over 1, would they write that? No, because 3 divided, dang it, come on. Because 3 divided by 1 is just 3, and that plus and negative 2 is the same thing as minus 2. On a standardized test, which you guys don't have to take anymore, because people sued California. How about that? I hate the Casey. I'm never going to take the Casey. What? What? We don't have to take it? No. We don't have to take it anymore. No, they sued California until finally, and then we'll get the easy way. Steve Jobs, the movie. Steve Jobs, the guy who, some Fassenberger. He's the dude in X-Men. He's not the bald dude, but he's the other dude. When they went back into the future or whatever. He's that guy. He's also 12 Years a Slave. He's not the black dude. He's the white dude who we tell the guy to whoop the other lady or whatever. I will shoot you. Yeah, that guy. He's that guy. But he also plays Steve Jobs, which is an odd choice because he doesn't look like Steve Jobs. But Ashton Kutcher, who married Demi Moore, who used to be with the guy from Die Hard, well, he played him, but his movie didn't do so well. But he actually looked like Steve Jobs, and he was a little bit mean in that one as well. In any case, here we go. This guy here, yeah, he did, did some drugs. Don't do drugs. Here goes. This is the problem I'm doing here. Most students will do this problem wrong. If the 18 is outside of the parentheses, see the 8? The 8 is inside the parentheses. We do that, plug in the phone, find the table, find the partner for 8. Hooray, I got the answer. This guy is not that. Most students will do it. For the 2 of you in here who want that right answer, here's what you're going to do. F of x equals 18. Well, what the heck is f of x? F of x is all of this junk here. All this junk here equals 18. Well, what is he even talking about? All of this stuff here, 3 over 4, x minus 6 equals 18. This is the hard way to do it. I'm going to solve this equation, and I win. If you know how to solve this equation, you win as well. If you don't, you just lose 2 or 3 points on the test. But then we'll try to see if we can figure it out using the calculator. For now, hey Thomas, how do you solve that? I'm going to add 6 to both sides. This is old-fashioned. This is like sixth grade, I guess. I don't know when they introduced fractions to you guys. I mean, not fractions, but equations. No, later or before or after? Eighth grade, okay. Eighth grade, they give you the equations. How do you solve when there's a fraction in front of a letter? You flip it and multiply it on the other side. You flip it, multiply it on the other side. So here we go. This is the hard way. Hopefully the easy way, the calculator will actually do it. I'm going to write that 3/4 as 4/3 on the other side. Some of you are like, I hate fractions. I don't know how to do fractions because I can't multiply a top number or a whole number times the top and then divide by the bottom, even with a calculator. But what? You do have a calculator. Do 24 times 4, always the big number times the top, then divide by the bottom, and there's your answer. X equals something. Somebody with a calculator, do 24 times 4 divided by, oh, wait a second, I'm smart. Cross cancel, you're an 8, should be 32. Someone doing a calculator, oh, I got some yeses. 24 times 4 is some big number, divided by 3 is, let me give some people a chance to write. Anybody who's a writer, I'll give you a chance to write if you want to write, then I'll say what it means. Once I say what it means, then I gave you a gift, because most students will miss that. Not you. I think the air went back off. In 25 seconds, I'm going to say what this means. And then we'll try and do it on the calculator, see if the calculator will let us go backwards. 10 seconds. Anybody, this is your, this is, F of 8 says, hey, what does this whole thing equal when I put an 8 in the place of x? What does the whole function equal when I put an 8 in the place of x? This one down here says, what must x have been? So when I did all the work, it equaled 18. What must x have been? Like, we don't know what x is. What must it have been so that when I do all the work, it would have spit out an 18? The answer is this. To get an 18, we had to put a 32 in the place of x, so that when we worked it out, it spit out an 18. That's what this question asked. Hey, what was x? So that we would actually get that answer. Here's what most students do. They take the 18, they put it in the place of x, they work it out, and get the wrong answer. I feel bad for them because 4 problems above this one on the test, they will do just that. They'll give you 4 problems, plug in the x, get an answer, right, you're done. Then they give you this last one, and most students just do the same thing that last time, get it wrong. All right, calculators. Let's see if we do it on calculators. Please do me a favor. On calculators, put in y equals 3/4 x minus 6. We're going to try to go backwards. This is for the people who want to get the right answer on the test, but you don't want to do any work. This is for you all. The workers, you don't have to plug it in. So here's what you're going to do, workers. Once you get in, by the way, put a parenthesis around the 3 and the 4 3/4. In other words, if you don't do a parenthesis, sometimes it spits out the wrong answer. So y equals parenthesis 3 divided by 4, close parenthesis x minus 6. I'm going to go put it on again. And then here's what you're actually going to be doing. F of x equals 18 actually means y equals 18. So what you're going to do, you're going to arrow up and down. This might be not worth it. You're going to try and find a y in the, rather an 18 in the y column.
32.
Okay. So it does do it. Oh. Did you? And go. All right. Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. I not say it like that, just because I've seen some movies. Hey, Tony, how you doing? All right, here we go. Tony has 2 dance moves down perfect. You're like, oh, I need to show something. All right. The robot and the centipede. That's what you get on the ground and do that thing. It never worked for me, so all right. Every week, he learns 3 new dance moves. Again, Y-intercept is math code for how much did he have to begin with. Anybody know the answer to that one? 2. All right. Anybody want, let me pause it so you can write down what does Y-intercept mean, and I'll feel your pain. Ooh, yeah. But that he had to begin with. Number of dance moves. math people don't want to write like number of dance moves. He had to begin with. He had to begin. I would thought there was a shorter way to write it. I hope they're writing. I hope they're writing. I know they're talking. I hope they're writing. I know. Did you call her over the break?
No.
What the heck? You thought acting like rate of change. Put that bad boy in quotes.
3 over 2.
Put an M and then put slope. What could they be talking about? I don't want to know. I want to be in high school again. So that whatever the thing is, I get to know it. Yeah, so then Ricky, he was like kissing Sarah. But Ricky always kissing Jennifer. I'm like, what's up with that, Ricky? Ricky's my brother. Ricky's a hoe. So, yeah, that's what that has to be. All right, so here comes, what is the rate of change? What did you say it was? Every week, he earns 3 new moves. Turns out, the time will always wind up being on the bottom, and the other stuff will be on top. So every 3 weeks, every 1 week, so let's see, he gets 3 moves. 3 moves a week. So next week he has 6 moves and so on. Maybe I don't blame him. I guess I was in a class too, like stuff I don't know, like why would I write it down, pay attention? Other than that's gonna be on the test. All right. Let's see what's the next thing here. Oh, write the equation. Oh, sweet. You try and write it. Y equals mx plus b. I'm sorry, let's make you a b. Queen bee? Yeah. Anybody who knows who the queen bee is?
Beyonce.
Who? Beyonce? Yeah, she's a new queen bee. Used to be another lady who's a queen bee. She wore that tat on because she had her thing exposed at the Grammys back in the day. No? Second? No. Before Nikki, but Nikki is kind of trying to be her a little bit.
A little Kim.
Yeah, Lil Kim. Lil Kim was queen bee.
Yeah.
One day she went to the Grammys. She had like. Here comes for in the interest of time. Let me just write it. Oh, someone help me. Y equals what? Somebody.
3 over 1 x
Plus 2. To graph the equation, I'm going to do that one so that everything on the other side you'll do it as homework. By that I mean half of you will do it, the other half will not. But that and the bottom. But they're both going to be graphed. Okay, let me graph this guy and then write down the 6, and then I'm going to thank you for being here. Yeah, because showing up is half the battle. Showing up is half the battle. All right, here comes, let me graph this thing. Find 2 on the y-line. That's what we call the y-intercept. Look at that. You only need 2 dots to graph. I got 1 already. It's free. The y-intercept is always free. Here comes the second dot. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up 3 from that original dot into the right 1. That's called the slope, the rate of change. How much you're going to change in your life. Here it comes. I'm going to go up 2, up 3. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3, over 1. The new dot I should put it in blue. You only need 2 dots to graph. For those who are nervous about graphing ever in your life, 2 dots. And then I'm just going to draw a line through it. I know. You better call it tonight. I'm going to draw a line through it. I'll talk to you later. See you next class. All right, here it comes. That's wrong. That is wrong. Hey, Thomas, those girls talking in your class, they're friends? No, I don't think they are. They didn't talk to each other over Christmas. They get nothing for each other.
2 years or a year.
Oh, did you guys get each other for Christmas? Did you guys get anything for each other for Christmas? I know, like we talk, but okay, give me a gift, girl. No. All right, here's this is a 3, this is a 1. Last thing, number 6, and I'm gonna thank you for being here. What's number 6 ask? How many dance moves will Tony have? Oh, don't say it out loud, please. Write it down. We'll find out if you're right. How many dance moves will Tony have in 5 weeks? Don't say it, please. Don't say it. Show steps to solve this problem. I don't know about showing steps, but let's get the answer first and then we'll see. Let me think about it. All right, 17 is correct. 17 is correct. The answer is 15. Yeah, the original too. So here comes. Let me put some goodbye music, and I'm gonna thank you guys for coming. Or we can just have